I'm Vadd, and previously on Sea of Stars. We just got him back. Oh my goodness, the portally ninja from before? It's a long shot, but if we hurry, we might be able to fetch a soul stone, an enchanted gem that dispels powerful curses. I wish I had more time to explain. Zale, are you okay? He stumbled and the ground shook. We need to find a soul stone. Let's take him back to the inn. We're back at the inn. We've got Garl in bed, and this will have to do for now. Are you willing to risk your lives to save your friend? Absolutely. Then we must hurry to the necromancer's lair. With a bit of luck, Romaya won't be home, and we can grab a soul stone unnoticed. Are necromancers really that dangerous? Romaya is one of the three sisters. They are the wielders of powerful magic. One sister is good, one evil, the other neutral. The evil one is the necromancer living on this island. She is rumored to be the most formidable of the three. As to whether or not that makes her more powerful than Solstice warriors, I hope we won't have to find out. East of Lucin is a ferryman who will take us across the bog if we play our cards right. This is the only way to the necromancer's lair. Okay, we have a plan. What's your name, by the way? Come on, reveal your secrets. One of the coolest things on the developer's website they put out was a pronunciation guide for 11 of the main characters, and this is not one of the characters listed in that pronunciation guide, so we're going to call her Sarai. Thanks for the help, Sarai. I don't know what we would have done without you. Maybe it's Sarai. Let's make haste. Garl, we won't fail you. I swear. On our way to see the ferryman, who should hopefully be able to get us to the necromancer so we can save Garl. Greetings, ferryman. We need you for a hairy plan. Show me your colored flame or leave this place in shame. We do not know the color you require, but our destination is quite dire. Ask me questions if you must, and information I might entrust. Navigator of bogs unknown, take us to where the walls are made of bone. Where the walls are made of bone is a journey many have come to bemoan. You seem in haste, and this is your life to waste. So this is an important interaction here. He said we need to give him a green flame to pay his toll. And we don't have a green flame. So she just gave him the token that we gave the Captain Cliché, so that Captain Cliché, aka Sarah here, could get the Vespertine. The ferryman now works for her. A coin of undeath accord. Oh, apparently this is only a one-way trip. Great. Wow, this is a long trip. Should you wish to save your hide, a green flame you must provide. Flooded graveyard. So apparently it was a one-way trip and we are stuck here. Some quick save in there. Apparently we're stuck here until we find the appropriate whatever to get out. But I don't know why we can't just swim back. Man, this place is kind of icky. Big old swampy swamp. Uh-oh. Greetings, I am the keeper of this graveyard. I suggest you turn back as soon as possible. Wow. Anything else you want to say? No, he's got nothing. Okay. See if we can't find any secrets. Okay, we found some kind of interactable chest. But we don't have the right object to get it to work. Well, hopefully we find something. And I guess we'll try and remember to come back if we find, I don't know, spooky crypt key or something, right? Otherwise, we're just going to be getting lost in the swamp. Don't mind me. Not exactly sure how, but this guy seems to be staying ahead of us. He says, you should heed my words, young adventurer. To anger the mistress is to put oneself in danger. What, are you the danger? Over here stomping around? Well, Gonna go back to getting lost in the swamp. Don't mind me. Uh-oh. I think we might have found our destination. No way. This guy. I believe that is far enough. We need a soul stone to save our friend. We're going in. Then we are at an impasse, and I am bound to serve the mistress in undeath. Generations ago, I was known as Duke of Entry. Please understand this brings me no joy. On guard! We're gonna fight? Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready, sir. Okay, he hits really hard, actually. This is actually quite a tough boss, as they brought a 5 lock hit we have to break in 2 turns. So we have to attack him with Zale and perfect time the attack bonus input to get 2 hits in. Here we go. Now to break this lock, we again are going to have to land the Moonerang at least 3 times. Here we go. All right, we'll take it. Man, he's really bullying Zale here. Wow, he was like really tanky. Duke of Entry. I believe the mistress would rather not lose her bodyguard. You may pass. Before you go, may I have a word with the Blade Dancer? Your speed is impressive. Have you ever tried leaning into it more fully? Let me show you. Zale learned combat skill dash strike. As expected, you are a natural. Safe journey, young ones. What a dude. We need to figure out if we can save this guy somehow, right? Like if there's some way to... Can we not make that jump? Interesting. Some way to, like, wake him up from his curse. We are going into the Necromancer's lair. Not the nicest place. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Some kind of spooky something. Murmo Wizard Wizquird. Yikes. Let's take out the ghoul first. My goodness. We're going to try out our new attack, the dash strike. Here we go. It's not bad. Looks like we're a couple of fights away from a level up, which is always exciting. I do love the design here with these little, like, rose petal. Oh, can you hear the bones when we walk? Just a small variation in the foot sounds. Do we need to be jumping into the dark here, or... Ah! Okay. Hopefully we're getting close to... something. Here we go. A locked door. 3 spooky skulls. Alright, alright, alright. Ooh, a new monster? See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's go clobber the new guy after we save here. It's quite tanky. We're not hitting it very hard at all. But you can see it switched it up. It got rid of its shield. It is two-handed its sword. And it's actually hitting us very hard. And because it's got a 3-hit combo, if we actually want to, like, full-on block whatever it's got going on, we do need to block, you know, the inputs on all three of their hits. Because I think there's a very real chance we're going to end up in a position where we could get killed by this thing if we aren't, you know, more careful. Looks like we need to just run down the skulls. Go back where you belong, sir. One fun thing we found is this giant chest, which means we can now throw this little wind gust, but also throw this little grapple hook. So this is going to change kind of how we interact with the environment, so that's pretty exciting. Now that we have the grapple hook, oh yeah, little grapple action. Love to see it. Still number 2 of 3. Open up that door. Can open up that door any day now. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All 3 skulls captured, resent back. Time to go fight the necromancer. Man, Sarai's about to die, huh? And what brings you to my delectable estate? We are looking for a soul stone to save our friend's life. Oh? Suppose I should simply give you one then. I have a better idea. How about the 3 of you join my army permanently? You barged in here uninvited, caused irreparable damage to my property, did you not? Seems only fair you would compensate me for my troubles. Where's the evil laugh when you need one, huh? Let us begin, and please don't worry, you won't stay dead for long. Boss fight, boss fight. She clearly has these 2 little a bone pile and a flesh pile. I think we're gonna ignore them and just try and wall up the boss. Probably a mistake, but I'm feeling pretty good about the team right now. Because these guys, they summon in 225 health points. That's just way too much. We can't deal with that. And realistically beat the boss. But I think if we just stay focused on her, we can break her locks. We'll just be really conservative with our stuff. Because that big bone boy does reduce damage until you, like, break half his health points. Then he loses his shield and starts to two-hand his sword. And then he's trouble, right? So just by leaving him alone, I think we're going to be okay. It's not glamorous, but I think we'll be able to consistently break her locks just by keeping some fat living mana out there. See, he's just gonna hit us one time for 9 damage. We can live with that. You know, even if he hit us for, you know, 30 or 40 damage, I still think our DPS is better spent on the boss. It definitely makes this fight not very glamorous. Like, there's nothing sexy about auto attacks. Like, and that's all we're doing, is this seems wildly efficient. Even though, like, we're sacrificing, you know, the majority of our damage by not doing our big, you know, skill hits, we're just not gonna have to deal with any of her minions. And, you know, that's a huge win for us. I do think Sea of Stars, I think they're kind of the 2 biggest weaknesses at this point that really stand out to me are the combat. Oh, wow. Hold on. Well, that's fancy. Okay, so we can probably mess this up. 1 here. And then Zale gets 1. One of these. Very nice. We've never seen a lock that big. This is kind of fun. I'm literally here bashing the combat, and they're like, no, 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 it actually gets much better. Look at this. Okay. And we're going to need to Moonerang her at least 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't actually want to hit that guy hard enough to break his shield, though. The combat. I think the combat is, like, definitively just the weakest of my two big kind of, like, you know, because I'm always thinking to myself, do I recommend this or not? Right? Okay, that's kind of unfair. One turn to break all of those, that's just not happening. We're gonna have to come back to the whole combat discussion. We just beat the boss. Here we go. I am not about to die over a stupid rock. I yield for now. I don't know if it stood out to you or not, but she like clearly is walking around in heels, just the way her feet hit the ground. It's a very high heels kind of a clickety clack. That's really fun. All right, Ramaja here. Here's your soul stone. 1 soul stone acquired. Now go away. We also need a green flame, so the ferryman will, you know, take us away. Like, we're stuck here. Her whole place here, everything's lit by green fire. Like, she's got to have 1 candle she can loan, right? You do want us to go, right? The nerve. The disrespect. Grab a bottle from my desk and get off my estate. Okay. Bye-bye, we win. Count your blessings. If we meet again, it won't be a simple 3 versus 1. It wasn't 3 versus 1. You summoned minions and had 2 backup flesh piles. Leave! Oh my goodness. Hopefully we're not too late to save Garl. As it's actually quite a long run to get back. Looks like we made it back in time. Garl's still here. It worked, Sarai. Looks like we lost our assassin friend. Oh well. We didn't even get to thank her. Yeah, feels bad. What a strange character. Welcome back, Garl. I just had a really bad dream, you guys. You're safe now, buddy. Don't worry about it. Man, hopefully the headmaster gets here soon. Like, we've been all over this island. Ah, look who it is, finally. About time they showed up. Well, look who made it here in time. No, you guys were almost late. Are you kidding me? The eclipse is upon us. I should provide your briefing, but I won't. Oh no. No matter, we must leave for the Dweller's lair at once. I will explain on the way. The curse of the Night Shroud is strong, but it won't withstand the eclipse. Okay, wow. The time has come. Solstice warriors, channel through me. Quickly now, our window is short. I'm heading upstairs to start working on the final seal. Godspeed, Solstice warriors. Okay. He just kind of dragged us into the haunted mansion and said, hey, let's go fight the most dangerous thing in all the lands. And then left us. Fantastic. Oh, it's our friend. I can't fight the Dweller with you, but I'll do what I can otherwise. Oh. I'm Garl. Thanks for your help earlier. Don't mention it. Sarai the assassin joins the party, so we can swap Sarai now for Garl. Interesting. We'll keep Garl for now. We've been missing him. Oh, we found a save point. Perfect. Oh. The books attacked us. The books attacked us. No way. Yeah, see, here's the problem. We don't have a way to break that lock because it's poison. Like, there's nothing we can do. Wow, and these have 100 health points. They're quite tanky. Oh, a ghost. What in the world? Thank you for getting rid of those evil spirits. The books? Here, you can use this fire if you need to rest. Oh, thanks, man. Part of why I think combat is one of the big weaknesses here is that the exact same skills and abilities and whatnot that you use in the beginning, we're not like, we're not quite at the halfway point, I don't think, but nothing has changed as far as combat goes. And the things that we're doing to try and win are more or less the same things we were trying to do before. And I don't love that. I would like to see that handled a little differently. And I don't exactly know what that means. I don't feel like we need more abilities, right? I think more tools in our toolbox aren't quite the answer. But I don't feel like there's actually like too many combat encounters. I think they're actually like really well paced. But I do think that something about the encounters themselves make them seem just really exhausting. And I think it's because we're just using all the same skills. New ghost, are you here to help? Here. Take a look at the torch left of the fireplace. Okay, sure. Oh, secrets. Enter secret passage. Yes. Are you kidding me? Haha. What are those? One of these. Oh, there's the headmaster up there. Nice. All right. Before we go in there into the secret passage, there was a... We went through this door here. What's over in this door? Okay, so that is the basement where Erlina and Bullgraves went. Then instead, we'll check what's going on out here. Knock, knock. The note says, little juice boxes are for lunch only. Okay. I think the animations are good. I think we have plenty of combat stuff. I think the live mana adding our magic damage to our basic attacks. I think we have enough skills unlocked, like, and whatnot. But I think we have this cool combo bar on the left. But by the time we build up that combo bar, the encounter's pretty much going to be over. And I think maybe there might be a way to get that combo bar more involved. I don't really know what that looks like. I'm not exactly sure, like, what... As a game developer, I'm not a game developer. I couldn't look at that and tell you, here's how to fix it. But I can definitely look at that and go, here's something I think doesn't quite feel right, you know, on my end. So we finally got one combo up, but, you know, for the most part, it's kind of going to be just too little too late. We can try and use it, but oh no, we have to get to the second combat to do the big hit, right? We don't really need the second one right now, so we'll just kind of push it forward. Something that might not be obvious is that when you see those locks, those little symbols above the heads of things that we just need to do in order to break their big attack they're going to do, our opponents actually take reduced damage by a pretty substantial amount when those locks are above their head. So it's one of those things that is subtle, right? It's not super obvious we're doing less damage. All right, we finally built up 2 ticks of the combo meter, so if we wanted to mix in something, we could. I don't really feel like, you know, this deals moderate damage versus one target. We'll go for it. That's going to burn all of our combat. There's our one kind of unique attack. It's fun, it's cool, it's unique, but like, darn, that's the fight. And I wish we could have gotten like more of that off, right? Oh, we can take some spooky food? Yikes. Wonder how we get over there. Must be some secrets. Looks like there's a little puzzle in here. I see a crown. The ground. I see a ghost over here who won't quite talk to us yet. Okay, we found another ghost, which isn't quite what we were looking for just yet. Because I feel like we missed something here still. We'll talk to the ghost first, though. They have nothing to say. The king is wearing a knight's helmet. Take it? Yes. We're going to give the king a crown. We'll make our way over to the other statue we saw here and give it a knight's helmet. There we go. Okay, there are 8 total, so I think I got the left correct. We need to go across and try and get the right side lined up correctly. Looks like we need that one, this one, and 2. 2 more. Apparently that's not quite right. Here we go. Let's see what secrets we can find. Learn the new combo we're going to struggle to use, but we'll try our best. We're going deeper. For better or for worse. Grab this chest. See if that's better for anyone. It is a bump up for Garl. Seems like if we can just get a little further through this mansion, we're going to be in a position to fight the Dweller of Woe. We're done talking to Ghost. We're done faffing around. We're not picking up those eggs. We're not picking up any of these bushes. We're going right for the boss. Now we're talking. Whoa, boy. All right. So, looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 arms with health bars and a center section with no health bar. Yikes. This is not good. That's a lot of AoE attacks that are just hitting the whole team. Hopefully we can wear down these arms and still be alive. With enough health to then, you know, some pressure on the main core here. I really think they were expecting us to get rid of Garl, as we cannot break these locks unless we have Sari with us, right? Like, you can see the poison on the left and whatnot. I think we're gonna have to open up with a big special here. Or use our dash strike. Now, the issue with using our dash strike is we're not gonna have any MP to maybe wail on the main core here. Oh, we got the 8. We got the 8. I think that's enough. We're going to go for a big bash drop here from Garl, using up our combo. We use up our Solstice Strike for our next combo here. Zale's going to pull in all the mana he can. And we're going to hit as hard as we can here. I'm expecting the arms to kind of regenerate here. Yep, there we go. Now, if we're lucky, yeah, they didn't come back at a full health. I'm really hoping we're going to be able to use another big dash attack here and make up the difference. All right, dashing strength for the win. We're going to be a little low on MP here. Coming into this hit, so we're hoping we can get this combo off. Let's go ahead and wallop this big boy here. Here we go. 86 damage, not bad. And I think we can get off a big sun hit here. So we're going to go for that sun ball. We're risking everything here because we won't have MP to deal with the arms. But I think it's going to be worth it. I think we'll hit over 100. 114? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take 114. Come on. We're getting dangerously low on health here. Because if we don't win this in the next 2 rounds, I think we're absolutely cooked. We've been saving up on the live mana. We're going to have magic points back on our team here when the eye opens up. We've really timed this one out well. I think we're going to have our combo bar together as well. Let's get Garl off with the big smashy, you know, flippy flip. Boom. 85, we'll take that. One more. 22. And we're going to go for the hardest hit we've got here, which is Zale's Sunball, which again, we're basically saying, hey, we will just lose the entirety of the next round if we're not careful here. If this doesn't kill him, we're in real trouble. Awesome. Awesome. We're going to have to fight those arms one more round, and I don't think we were going to make it level up. Now we're talking. On the last level up, we were forced to take a defense on Zale. See, they're doing it again to us. Magic defense, physical, health points, or mana. No options for additional attack. Feels terrible. And Garl had the opposite the other time. We basically had to take some attack for him, which I did not love. There's so many things that Sea of Stars does really, really well. This is one of the best rooms, I think, in the whole Haunted Mansion. The chair right in the center is such a focal point of this little area. And as soon as we walk closer to it, they appear. This little girl, right? And she will flash in the chair right when you walk in every time. So we'll leave the room, we'll come back in. See how we're looking at her? We're going to turn our back, walk this way, and she'll reappear. We'll look back at her, she'll disappear. Look at that. Gone. But as our back is turned, she appears, right? We're going to look at her. Here we go. And she's gone. So cool. You can still talk to them even if they're not here. It just says the chair feels very cold. And I just think this is just another one of a million billion just little touches that just really bring this room together. I also want to just highlight the kind of the fog, the mist, the spooky groundwork over the wood floor. So you can see in this room that the floor is just this wood kind of tiley, kind of brick looking floor. But when we come into here where the ghost is, we get this spooky floor, right? I think it's just really well done. I really do. There's a lot of things that Sea of Stars just does really well. I felt like that one was worth kind of harping on. We're going to make our way back to hopefully fight the Woe guy. Is that's what we're here to do? Or the Dread guy? I forget. He was like, it was like Sadness or something. But mind control days are over. So we were sent to the garden. And down here in the basement, which is now blocked off, was where the other Solstice Warriors are supposed to be fighting. So this is our moment here. Here we go. Good work taking down the Botanical Horror. Hey, that's us. The Dweller of Woe is behind this barrier. Join me now. Oh my goodness, it all comes down to this. Headmaster Moraine, the rune I prepare will force the Dweller of Woe to materialize. I will have to maintain focus for it to be vulnerable. I trust you all to keep me alive and take down the Fleshmancer's evil spawn. Garl, you can do it! Woo! Man, we love Garl. Here it comes, brace yourself, and don't be fooled by its appearance, it's immensely powerful. Hi. Ah, run! Oh my goodness, this is so cool. We're all here together, the Solstice Warriors. What's it gonna do? It screams, copies itself. Very impressive. They have 500 health points. Oh my goodness, I'm going to ignore them if I can. Man, the animations are so good. 396, big vulnerable, we'll take that. We have 2 turns to break this lock. I think we're going to be able to do it. Now remember, to get that double hit in, we do have to correctly time that button input to line up with our hits. So it wasn't like a guarantee we were going to get it, but it's pretty good. Apparently we're not fighting its true form. Brugave says, This is so pointless. It won't even show its true form. How do they know that? Headmaster Moraine, look, he's angry. Oh boy. It says the preparations were done properly. We need more direct light from the eclipse. Garl, get up onto the roof and find a way to let more light in now. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Hero moment! We're Garl. This is epic. You know why? He's got a personality. He has a development. You know, things happen for him. Things change for him. It's all clogged up. Come on, Garl, it's your hero moment. Let's go, man. It's too heavy for him alone. Where's Captain Cliché, our little portal ninja? Apparently Yolandi taught him something about gunpowder. He's gonna blow up the roof. Oh, run! That's a pressure cooker. Oh, this is epic. I'm falling in love with Garl here. All you gotta do is blow up the roof. It's a homemade bomb. Garl learned combat skill. Cooker surprise. Legendary. I've never been more proud to call Garl our best friend, huh? Oh my goodness. Perfect. The Dweller is showing its true form. Let us finish this. Oh, yuck. Oh, that's the big yuck. We're gonna get 3 tries, which is nice. I don't think we can break all of them. It's gonna come down to our teammate here. Can she get it done? Oh no. Don't do it. I don't like this. That was a big heal for us. We're trying to plan around if we're going to heal or not, but looks like we won't need to. This thing just will not die. I feel like we're hitting it very hard overall, and it is just surviving and thriving here. It's bringing the pain. Oh no. Ah! I don't like this. Ouch. I really hope this sunball gets the job done. Oh, finally. Oh my goodness. We did it. We defeated the Dweller of Woe. Blew my eyeballs out with the flashbang. My goodness. Headmaster Moraine. Quick! Obliterate the core. Oh no. This is when things go wrong. This is when those creepy dudes in a mask show up, or we get betrayed, right? Maybe it's Garl. Sarai, I won't let you drop your weapon right now. Tell them. Ah. Uh-oh. Erlina, explain yourself at once. Use the crystal now, Brugraves. I'd rather make this quick. Brugraves, don't. We tried reasoning with you. You left us no other options. Oh, no. Please, no. Who are these guys? We got Flesh Monster minions in the Haunted Mansion. What do you want? The very same thing as your 2 friends here. For those born during the solstice to live free. Are they not forced to train? Train and fight? Liars. You worship the Fleshmancer. Without the solstice warriors, the world would be doomed. Oh, that's fine. This meets our conditions. We took the deal. All they asked was for us to conjure a blood moon. And then there'll be no more of this nonsense. The blood moon and a Dweller core? No. Oh my, you catch on quick, old man. At long last, the Dweller of Strife will be resurrected. Oh goodness, no. Brugraves, how are you okay with this? Have you ever wondered what it would feel like for your life to be your own? But why? We just defeated the last Dweller. We saved the world. Enough talk. We must complete the ritual before the eclipse subsides. The time has come to resurrect the Dweller of Strife. Now, give us the blood moon. Are you kidding me? I was like kind of worried they were going to sacrifice Garl, but this is not better. Oh no, it's my favorite port town. Don't you dare resurrect some kind of evil monster on top of this town. All right, these people have to go. We've got villainy afoot here, people. Absolute villains. Evil. They're evil. Evil. Get him, Sarai. Ah. Garl, what did I miss? It would seem that Brisk has been destroyed. I mean, this is not how we left the town. It is just absolutely in shambles. Like, nothing is where it should be. This used to, like, be land, not water. Oh my goodness. We're gonna make our way into the bar here. Up the ladder. See if we can't jump our way across some rooftops here. Use our little grapple. Nice. Use our foof. We foofed it. A little more foofing. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Ah. Combat. So these creatures are basically only weak to solstice powers. They take basically 0 damage outside of solstice powers, which means we burn an entire first turn just giving them auto attacks here so we can build up enough extra juice to clobber them. They aren't super tricky per se, but being forced to use a combat ability that maybe I don't want to engage with, I don't love. And we keep accidentally selecting the eyeballs instead of the strife minion and burning all of our skills on that, and it feels terrible when you do that. I'll tell you what. What's up, old timer? Thank you so much. You're welcome. Gave us a healing item. Love that. Oh man, the fountain. They almost got our favorite fountain. How dare they? Like, who does that, right? Messes up a nice fountain. You know, a building probably survived that pompous Golden Pelican Club. We must be getting close to where they summoned the other Dweller. Oh, right on that, like, monkey house, right? Where there's the, like, hidden bananas or whatever in the back. All those innocent people. How big is this thing? I don't know. Villager. Hey, you're Solstice Warriors, aren't you? We've cleared out the monsters. It's over for now. The big one flew away. Oh, no. Please don't say that. Of all the sentences to say, that's not what we wanted to hear. I wanted to hear things like, the big giant monster died on impact. Okay? We can't stay here. Where are we going to go? Why can't they stay here? Just rebuild. I mean, how often does a giant, like, monster fall out of the sky in this place? Villager. I was born here and I will die here like my ancestors. Okay, sir. I'd rather move somewhere new. Okay? Move. Yolandi, are there any other places you can think of? How about the small island to the northeast? The unclaimed one that's filled with trees. That could work. We know the way, but our skiff won't get us there. We need a proper ship. Okay, that's a good lead. Does anyone have a ship we can borrow? Apparently no one has a ship they can borrow, but we can try and go claim the Vespertine again. Look, Sarai walks off screen and all of a sudden the captain walks back. For now, we hike to the peninsula and wait. At dusk falls, the Vespertine will appear. The window is short, so we must jump aboard without hesitation. Okay, we are going to jump off this cliff, I guess, at the next lightning flash. Us and the captain, while the rest of the crew stays here to help the villagers. With everything happening, it seems there will never be time to explain, so... Please don't tell my crew. Valeri says they already knew. I don't know how that's possible. I think my biggest issue with the main protagonists, they're just mirrors, right? Zale and Valeri. No matter what happens in the story, they just reflect back. And there's no reason these two would know the secret. It's just silly. Here we go. Wow. Incredible. One ghost ship. Ye fools, the Vespertine will return to the Sea of Nightmare any second. Get off right now. Too late. Welcome to the Sea of Nightmares. Hello, we plan on claiming the ship for ourselves. So you're the one known as the Navigator. Importance be the name, use it. Can't imagine how y'all ended up here, but it's a relief someone can finally fight those things. What things? The ghost pirates? Okay, the curse only has two possible outcomes. Either Stormcaller gives up, or I let the ship sink. What if we fought him for you? Stormcaller is the most formidable wind mage the world has ever known. You reckon you can beat a grudge so strong it magicked a parallel nightmare realm in which to torture a crew for all eternity? Look, if you are all foolish enough to wag your swords at him, I won't stop you. But first, his wind barrier needs weakening. Where do we begin? There are 3 lightning rods sending power back to the Maelstrom, where Stormcaller channels his never-ending storm. You want to confront him, and that's the first step. Where are the rods? How about this for the first test? My map should be below the decks in the kitchen past the crew's quarters. If you can fetch it and return alive, I'll entertain this plan of yours. One map coming up. The Vespertine. Yeah, I really wish, ouch, I really wish that the main characters, Zale and Valeri, just had a little more personality to it. Like, Garl, like, things have changed for him in a major way. Not just, like, physically losing his eye, but he's not who he was when we first met him. And throughout our adventure, like, he's kind of this unsung hero, right? Oh boy, combat. Man, I'm getting tired of being punished for bringing Garl. We can't break this lock because, we brought Garl. We have no poison. But our main heroes, they really just do whatever. They just do whatever comes their way. Like, they're just reflective mirrors, right? Like, Garl changes our mentors, the other Solstice Warriors. You know, they went through some change, right? Even the headmaster, like, he's currently sick in bed. He just, like, lied down and was like, I'm not sure I want to live anymore. I need time to recover. Like, he really took it hard when his pupils left, but I think he's been losing dudes for a while now. But I'd really like to see the main characters, like, it's kind of like almost backwards from a lot of other titles where I think the overarching story of this Fleshmancer with this kind of cult that's trying to bring back, like, the Fleshmancer's minions and stuff, like, I think there's a lot of stuff that's just good. It just makes sense. It's fun. And then there's a lot of stuff that's like, oh, like less so, right? And I think the overarching story is good with the Fleshmancer and his minions trying to bring things back, and these Dwellers of Woe that can only be fought on the under the eclipse by these Solstice Warriors. Like, these are all, like, great narrative beats, I feel like. At the same time, kind of like a step below, like, the random NPCs we meet, charming. So many of these, like, kind of one-and-done side characters are just great. I mean, they're just really pleasant to interact with. They have, like, just one-liners that are sometimes breaking the fourth wall, sometimes kind of pithy. Like, they're just lovely. And, you know, Garl is the unsung hero, if not the hero. Looks like the captain's logbook, very nice. Are just lovely. And the main characters, Zale and Valeria, kind of fall flat comparatively. Like, they're the weakest story element, and that's who we pilot around, right? Zale and Valeria. So it feels kind of backwards to have such a well-rounded, you know, overarching plot, such a high number of just quality side characters, and then be stuck with the main characters just, like, nothing really changes for us. Whatever happens, they just accept it and then, like, move forward. Like, when we got betrayed by our mentors, I thought they were gonna, like, really have something to say about it. Not a big deal. I thought when we got to fight our first, like, bosses, it was gonna be, like, super hype. Not a big deal, apparently. I thought when we, you know, like on repeat, I keep having this thought that this is when they're going to grow as characters, or this is when they're. It was like when we found the Duke of Ventos dude, and he was like, "Hey, let me teach you some new skills, lad." Like, did he used to be a Solstice Warrior? How did he know some sun magic skills? Like, there's so many moments like that where I keep expecting the main characters to have some reaction, positive or negative, and they just don't. I'm not really sure why that they struggle with that, but they do. Well, we'll see what she has to say now we've got her map. Hopefully she's gonna help us fight the Stormcaller, find his rods so we can take him out. All right, let's see you sail. 3 islands, 1 rod each. Once they're out, we can storm Maelstrom Point and take the fight to Stormcaller. Oh, look at that. There's the map. There's us. We'll go bottom left first. Why not? Nailed it. There we go. We'll go ahead and try and take this out. So with this first one, let's see what's going on here. How we can break the rod or unload the rod. We can probably use the grapple to smash the crystals. Sure. Alright, hold on. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can find more. Maybe that'll help. Looks like there's 1 more crystal over here. Jump in the water, maybe. Around. Okay, here's the second one. No ambush or anything? Oh boy. Let's go put those in, see if anything happens. Ooh. Some dudes are. We'll let them be for a minute. Alright, we found the 3. There we go. Now we're talking. So this is the Stormcaller's rod. Hopefully, we'll be able to escape the Sea of Nightmares by taking this down. This is pretty huge. I was kind of expecting to get jumped by like a mini boss here, for like attacking these like crystal pillars. You know, the sea dude's power. Maybe not though. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Island number 2. Let's see if we can't find our way to destroy the Stormcaller's power. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of light platforming. Love to see it. Make our way across. Whoops. We'll go up. I see a ladder down. Well, that's fun. Little animation to land on the rope. Love that. Make our way over. Alright, looks like we can get at least 3 of them here. Let's grab the first one. Oops. Alright. 1 of 4. Alright, 2 of 4. Whew, 50%. Love to see it. Here we go. 3. And this Stormcaller guy's in real trouble. We're coming for him. That's right. Storm's weakening. This should be 3 of 3. So, we should be able to go challenge the Stormmaker guy and escape the Sea of Storms. Take our ship here back to the mainland and get the villagers to their new island. If all goes well. Hello, Mr. Evil Wind Wizard. It's the Solstice Warriors. Here to deliver some punishing beatdown. We're gonna escape the Sea of Nightmares if it's the last thing we do. Come and fight us, big boy. Mr. Stormcaller, the tide brings trespassers to my realm. We have come to free the Vespertine from your curse. Oh, is this how you landlubbers refer to my ship? Who cares? I am Stormcaller. If you would try your luck, make sure your aim is true. For now, the storm calls for you. Yikes. I think it's so cool the beard he has for this Stormcaller guy is a storm, right? And yet again, we're getting punished for bringing Garl, as we have no way to break a poison lock, as we did not bring with us the portal assassin, who you have to break that lock. Someone was not bringing Garl, and he's the only character that, you know, oh, where did he, sir? He turns into a tornado. Whew. Wow. Well, that's impressive. I mean, that's very impressive, sir. We're gonna use our lunar shield ability. Oh no. No, no, no. I think without the lunar shield, we probably just die there. This is such a cool attack. It really is. But it's also probably the 10th. Not the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, but this is easily the number 10 time he's done it. And I think that's one weakness with Sea of Stars. It's not the lack of variety, just the fights are overstaying their welcome. All right, looks like that was the finishing blow. Who would have guessed? Mr. Stormcaller is kind of, I think, shocked is maybe the right word. The tremors are too strong. We have to get out of here. To the ship. The deed is done. What now? We brace for impact. So without the Stormcaller, they are creating this dimension to entrap the Vespertine in the Sea of Nightmare. I think it's going to return to our reality and have an opportunity to live a normal life, right? Free at last. This is Teeks, the traveling historian, right? Oh, I hope Hortense will let me ask her some questions. Remember, it was her story that we read around the campfire. So we have a deal. The ship is yours, I'll be your navigator. So this is an important conversation where Sarai, the portaling assassin pirate captain, we think she has a big secret. Or rather, we know she has a big secret. We don't know exactly what the secret is. However, several characters have tried to say the phrase Sea of Stars, and she has immediately like shut them down. And Hortense here is saying, hey, you're one of them, aren't you? Like she's some different species or breed or something. And you know, when I think of a Sea of Stars, I think of a night sky, right? So my guess is that, you know, that this title is called Sea of Stars, that there's going to be some kind of planet-to-planet travel through a Sea of Stars. That's my big guess. We've seen ghosts are real, and they're in Hortense here is tangible enough that she's able to hold on to a map, talk to other people who can hear her, you know, interact with reality. We saw that someone's willpower created another dimension. Like the laws of reality here in this Sea of Stars game are not the same as ours, so we don't want to judge them equally. That being said, maybe she's an alien. That's my best guess, right? Or at least someone who is from a, you know, a planet that you can only reach with the Sea of Stars. And I really hope this sets up a second entry. Last I heard, the developers very publicly said, we're not making a sequel. That this is a standalone thing. It is what it is. We want to make something new and different. Now, maybe I got bad intel or that's changed, but my first thought there is that's such a shame because there's so many things this title does really well, and the things it doesn't do well stand out more because they're next to things that are done really well. And I think with a second pass, there would just be there's something really special about that potentially, but neither here nor there. Captain Cliche, I'm hoping the Solstice Warriors will help me if I help them first. Interesting. Hortense, well then I reckon we have a shot. The Vespertine is ours. Talk to Hortense when you're ready to transport the settlers. Perfect. Let's take the settlers to their new land. Let's go. So you can see our little face here on the map flashing. We're going to go to a new land here where that star is. That's supposed to be to the north and to the east, which is up and to the right. The ship is super great. It has a little bit of a drifty mechanic. It doesn't quite like super respond like a a vehicle on wheels would. It has a little bit of float. So if I let off the accelerator, it still takes a little while. And if I start turning or accelerating, it's got a little bit of a spin to it. It's quite lovely. I think they did a really nice job with this mechanic. A little more to the right. Look at this. The island with all the trees. Oh, yeah. A new start at a new place. How exciting. There were some people rebuilding Brisk, but there's also this group here who has clearly gone to a new location for a new start, which has its own unique charm and challenges, I'm sure. Okay, we're starting to get some structures. I like it. I like it. Roof over your head. I think this place needs a name. And now time to name this town. Big thanks to all who dropped ideas in the bag. And the name is Garl. Hold on here. Garl. That's no name for a village. That's my name. Like, it seems like everyone's really happy with Garl and want him to give the town a name. He's got an idea. Mirth. Town of Mirth. All right. Cool. I love it. Everyone's happy with the name. An old man is here to see us. You know, it's the headmaster, right? Last time we saw him, he was like sick, in bed sick after the betrayal. Like, he really took it hard. And he's bringing bad news. Wonderful. He came all this way to bring us bad news. What a guy. The Dweller of Strife has immeasurable power. Without an eclipse, we can't hurt it. And he's not going to join us in the future fight. He's just done fighting. Good for him. Oh, he actually resigned. Like, he straight quit. All right, bad for him. Until the Dweller strikes, I want to live free of the burden I have carried my entire life. Please, allow me this. I've endured more than can be expressed. Thank you, I have much grieving to do. Now, in all seriousness, he's just tired. He's old and tired, and that's a real thing. And the older you get, the more true those words will become. He's seen a lot of these Solstice Warriors be trained up over the years and die fighting these, and I think the betrayal really just took it out of him. Mesa Island's giant has been put to sleep by the Fleshmancer's acolytes. Only it could remove the barrier concealing the island. So we need to get to this magic island. Okay. It is my nerves that have given up, not my faith in you. Here's your final gift from me, the Coral Hammer. Make for Watcher Island where the lost city of the Dokari lies deep under the waves of a blue lake. Ring the bell with the Coral Hammer and they will know you were sent by a friend. Seek an audience at their temple, and if anyone can offer you guidance, it is the Oracle of Tides. Thank you, Headmaster. Please, just call me a Moraine from now on. Where will you go? Anywhere that isn't the Academy. Why don't you stay here in Mirth? Everyone here is also looking for a new start. I think he's going to stay. Yes, this place carries the kind of peace I need. Thank you, brave girl, for making me smile at such a time. Sure thing, Town Elder. Ooh, boom. Let's see if we can go and find this Oracle, who hopefully has the ability to... Oh, is this the sleeper here? This is, look, the big face is asleep. This is where the Fleshmancer cast that spell. Okay. Hopefully, the Oracle here is going to be able to help us. Oh, we probably need to fly to get up there. That's a huge cliff. How about this one? Now this is Hiker's Rest. We're not quite there. Okay. A little further down. And this reminds you of the boat back in Final Fantasy 1. Look how far these graphics have come. Channel members can see the Final Fantasy 1 playthrough early, so you wanna get a little of that action. Here we are on the jungle path. It keeps switching out Garl for the Sarai the Ninja, but we like Garl, so we're bringing Garl. Done. On the jungle path, one quick save. And we're moving. Right in the combat. Oh boy, I wasn't ready. Just not ready for another super tough fight. Ooh, treasure chest, nice. Love that. Check out the cave. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna fight because it looks like they're guarding a chest. Boom. And just like that, we're being punished for not having poison. Look at that. No poison, can't beat him. Unless we kill him in one hit. All we need to do is 200 damage. 80's not bad, right? Oh boy. We got a star frog and a slurp kiss. Please no. Give us back Garl. You did not. Give us back Garl. Give back. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, this is such a cool enemy. Oh my goodness. I love that. Garl, how was that for your adventure log, huh? So we got a slightly improved armor set. That was such a sweet fight. I don't even care what the reward was. I was just happy to fight this giant ninja frog guy. Look, these little birds here. These are little birds of the big ones. Oh, never mind. They're like little baby birds. We did a bad thing. We should have left the baby birds alone. Any secrets back here? No. Okay. You never know. Only one way to find out sometimes. I do want to point out the butterflies. Like what a tough thing to try and model in to make this place feel more jungle. And they nailed it, right? Like there's another one of these things. I've been running around like crazy to try and figure out what to do with these mirrors. We can't solve this until much later, and we'll get an item that we need to like wake this face up, and that's how you solve the puzzle. So we're just locked out of it. I'm just completely just getting nothing done. Feels bad, man. I think we're coming up on a fight. It's been a little while. We just got a force save. Oh no 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 no! Fleshmancer minions. We do not have to fight. Hand us the coral hammer, and we'll leave. Come and get it. Looks like we have dude with a shield and dude with two knives. Classic. Now this is considered a boss fight, and I say that because we have an item that lets us see the health points on things that are not bosses. And since we can't see their health bars, must be a boss. And of course, we can't break this lock because we didn't bring our ninja, right? Of course. Man, we finally took down one of them. This has been a really grueling fight because when this guy's got the shield, we can't hit him with our sword attacks, which means only Garl and Valeri can damage him. It seems this round is yours. Next time we meet will be the last. Okay. They ran because they're scared. Under the waves of a blue lake dwells the lost city. I'm all for a swim, but this looks deep. No way we can hold our breath for that long. Here it goes. Here we go. Well, if it comes down to it, there's something I've been meaning to... Hey, see that bell over there? Man, I wish you wouldn't have interrupted. What is her secret? Let's hit it and see what happens. I love this problem solving. Yeah, let's hit it. Lake Dakari. Maybe it's a soft sea? Dasari? Kind of hoping there's like some goodies up here to grab, but nothing. Okay. I mean, quite literally nothing. Quite literally nothing. Okay. We're going to use the coral hammer on the bell. I love the idea this bridge is what's stopping the bad dudes from fighting this place right there. That's it. Before we go in the sweet house, what's this? Oh, it's like a door. Okay. Looks like there's wings on it, maybe? I don't know. Let's go in this little structure. What's up, guy? Welcome to Lake Dakari, travelers, says the temple servant, so it's a temple. Hello, we're looking for the Oracle of the Tides. Solstice warriors are always welcome here. The temple is in Dakari village. It sits on the ocean floor, deep below the lake. Come, the first step of the ritual is right here. Oh, this is exciting. Well said, Garl. Please pick the seashell that is most beautiful to you. Okay, this one. To complete the ritual, you must now go to the sacred grove and let the seashell drink from the altar. We got a seashell that as soon as we take the seashell through this gate, we should be able to use the seashell. Okay, so he gave us a seashell that we need to go rinse in some magic water, and it'll let us breathe underwater in this region. So the dude said, if we take the seashell here and feed it this water, it'll let us breathe underwater so we can visit the city and meet the Oracle. Seashell in. Oh my goodness, we're going in. What if they're the bad guys? We just jump in and die. It's like some kind of blender. They're like, thanks. Our seashell is now magic seashell. And anywhere we see a whirlpool, we have an opportunity to go underwater, as we can now breathe underwater with our magic seashell. We're going for it.